What's going on, everybody? What's going on? How's everybody doing this morning, man? Beautiful, blessed morning. Welcome to Legacy Moves, Gas Station Podcast. We're doing another episode, man, of the gas station, man. The fueling ground for the mind, the body, and the soul. How's everybody doing this morning? Blessed. All right. Did you get your 3 W's this morning? Did you get your 3 W's? Did you get your word, your wisdom, and your workout this morning? Every day, you should be getting your 3 W's. Hey, man, you got to be prepared, man. You got to put your defenses up, man. You got to have your guard on. Because the rest of the day, they're going to be feeding you a bunch of bullshit, man. So at least you can take a few minutes of your time to feed yourself good information and good strength, good food. So get your 30 minutes of word, get your 30 minutes of wisdom, get your 30 minutes of workout every day, man. Get your 3 W's, man. It's the fueling ground for the mind, the body, and the soul. Gas Station Podcast, man. Yes, sir. Today, man, in the gas station, we're going to talk about, I'm getting my Nostradamus on today, man. Getting my Nostradamus on today. We're going to talk about the 3 things that I believe is going to be the next World War III. World War III is coming soon, man. Sooner than y'all think. But World War III ain't what y'all thinking. World War III ain't going to be no dropping no nuclear bombs. In fact, they don't even need them nuclear bombs no more. No, they don't need them nuclear bombs no more. Man, the world has done got so advanced. Man, those nuclear bombs and all of that stuff, all of that hand-to-hand combat, all that, I mean, you know, that's good to defend yourself. You know, in those third world countries over there, yeah, that stuff is cool. But they got so much stuff now that they are gonna do in World War III, man. They already practicing on it every day, man. Mind control. They already they've been practicing it. Building the narrative on the TV programming. Yeah. All you have to do is watch what's going on around you. Watch what's going on around you. World War III is going to be on 3 different levels, I believe. Yeah, World War III is going to be on 3 different levels, I believe. I'm going to talk about those 3 different levels today in the gas station. Hey, man, make sure y'all get those likes up. Man, y'all been liking, man. I want to just thank everybody for the support, man. I want to thank my gas station family who always watches me, who stays down, who's always wanting to build, who always wants to learn, who always is trying to be better. You know what I'm saying? That's the purpose of the gas station, man. You know, I have some fun, a little gossip here and there, but, you know, for the most part, man, you know, we trying to be as educational and as informative as possible. And even with the fun and even with the bullshit, I try to always slip something in there, a pearl in there where you can get you some good information, something to think about, something to ponder on, and something to, you know, just something to think about different, trying to challenge you on something different. You know, I just got done trading, so I said, let me go on and do my show, because it's something that's been heavy on my heart, something I want to talk about, you know. The new World War III, man. World War III is coming soon, man. And like I said, I got my Nostradamus. I got my prediction for World War III, man. And I believe World War III is going to come in 3 phases. The first phase, I think World War III is going to come in, is cyber warfare. They ain't dropping no nukes, man. They collecting all this data for a reason. They putting the glasses on with the data. Oh, shoot, man, you can look at these trials, the Fannie Willis trial, How they Nathan Wade, whatever they done got his phone records and binged his towers from way back in 2019, where he was at. This is just current stuff, so I'm just using this as examples of where the technology is going. Other countries, like they say, trolling elections, putting out false propaganda, they say. This is what they say. It's what they allege. Russia, all these different countries are trying to create the narrative for our election here in America. They want somebody to support their politics. Now elections have grown so much in all of these different countries, and America's probably doing it too. And all the rest of these countries are probably doing, not just America and Russia. I mean, those are probably the big names, but China, all these countries are probably, even the smaller countries are probably doing it. Trolling, sending information, sending the narrative. Because, man, I go to countries, I travel to different countries. And when I travel, even little kids in Colombia know Donald Trump. Donald Trump, little kids. How the hell a little kid in goddamn Colombia or in the Dominican Republic, little kids. I know grown, Donald Trump is no good, This is the brainwashing. This is the brainwashing that the media does, that cyber warfare is starting, and they are programming all of us to believe their narrative because we don't cross-reference anything. We don't look up anything. We believe everything they tell us. We believe everything they tell us. And they are doing nothing but collecting data. And collecting data is the big thing now. Don't think only America is collecting data, or your community is collecting data, or Amazon, or all these good companies are collecting data just to sell you products. The big dogs are collecting way more data than that. They spying, watching, listening to certain messages, and they are preparing for World War III. Just look what happened in Ukraine and in Russia. When those Russian oligarchs got out of there, guess what these folks is all in Turkey and all in these different countries on their yachts. They done seized their money. Straight took all their money. Don't believe that this stuff is not knocking on your door too. Don't believe this stuff is not knocking on your door too, man. Cyber warfare, man. Y'all be careful, man. Every time your phone come up, guess what they say? Can we get your location? Can we get your location? I always say, no. Can we get your location? Can we get your location always, or just while you're using the app? Everybody is collecting data. Everybody is watching us. They got eyes everywhere. That's number one. That's the number one thing they're going to do on World War III, man. Cyber warfare. They don't need the nukes no more. They don't need the ground troops no more. They don't need the handguns no more. They don't need the Uzi no more. They gonna kill you cyber warfare. You remember that old saying, this back in the day when I was growing up, They said whooping you with the hands was nothing like whooping you with the pencil. They don't have pencils no more. But when I was growing up, they said they whoop you with the pencil. It was way more deadlier than whooping you with the hands. Hey, man. I got a cold, mean way of collecting data now. And they preparing. And they got so much data. And they collecting more data, more data, more data. And cyber warfare is going to be one of the tactics that they going to use in World War III. They're not blowing the earth up no more. They're not blowing the world up no more. Like that shit happening in the Ukraine, that shit happening in that's just tribal wars. And Israel, that's just tribal wars, man. That's just tribal. And baby wars compared to what they got now, technology they got now. They could have wiped them Gaza out in half a day, but that don't make no money. Defense spending makes money. So they gonna let this shit drag on because it's election season. And so they need some money and they need to be able to justify fiscal spending. Hey man, y'all got to wake up, man. Y'all got to study, man. Y'all got to study, man. Don't just listen and watch TV, man. Y'all got to study this stuff. Cyber warfare. Number two, the second reason they preparing for World War III. The second reason they preparing for World War III. In the food you eat. All you vegans and health fanatics, they think your food is so lovely and you healthier than the meat eaters. Guess what? You a lie. You're a lie straight from the devil. Cause guess what? They putting chemical warfare in the vegetables, just like they doing putting it in the meat. They cloning vegetables, just like they cloning animals. They putting growth hormones in the vegetables, just like they putting it in the meat. But guess what? I'm gonna tell you the difference. And they say, oh, but when you cook the meat and you cook it over such and such, you kill the meat. You goddamn right, you better kill it. Because guess what? You eating them live vegetables like that. Oh, you eating live vegetables, you eating live food, you getting all these vitamins. Guess what? You also not killing the hormones. You're not killing the poisons they putting in it. You're not killing the pesticides they putting in the vegetables. You're not killing the chemical war tactics that they putting in the vegetables. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. I know y'all think y'all got a plan and y'all know y'all think y'all above the fray and think that, oh man, I'm just super healthy and I'm holier than thou because I'm eating veggies versus and fruities versus meaties, because we see the slaughterhouses. But guess what? Every time you goddamn eat your carrot, every time you eat your a kale salad, you in the slaughterhouse too. Yeah, you in the slaughterhouse too. You in the slaughterhouse too. Because guess what? They putting them chemicals to program you. Not only on the TV, but in that food you eat. Because they know that we are gluttons. And they know that, especially all you health fanatics that want to eat 5 times a day versus once a day. Y'all ain't doing nothing but stuffing yourself with these chemicals. And they already got you in handcuffs with these chemicals and you don't even know it. They programming you. changing the dynamic of human beings with this food you eating. Let me give y'all a story, man. No disrespect to homosexuals. I ain't got no homosexual problem. But let me tell you something. True story. True story. In my family, I'm using my family, not nobody else's family. In my family, we have no history ever of homosexuality in my family. In just this one young generation, we have 3 homosexuals in my family. And one is my daughter, and I love my daughter to death. We have no homosexual ever recorded that I know of in our lineage. Never. Not closet homosexuals, not nothing. All of a sudden, in this one generation, we have 3. Hey, man. And I love my daughter to death, so I ain't no knock on my daughter. But I'm just telling you the dynamic of the world and how the world is changing and what they are putting in these foods, these chemicals, and what they are indoctrinating today. And they testing it. Mind control. And they did it in prison. Motherfuckers walking around like zombies. They tested it with drugs in our community. They tested with drugs in our community. Yeah, they tested with drugs in our community. To control us, to keep us confined, to keep us in a certain area and control us. Now they putting it in the foods. You don't hear about the drugs as much. You don't hear about the crack cocaine epidemic as much like they did with us. They are getting more advanced in mind control, keeping us controlled. Putting it in the food, man. So watch what you eat. I better be cooking and deadening some of this shit and goddamn getting it out of, killing some of these chemicals. Killing some of these chemicals that they putting in these food in this food right now. Killing some of these pesticides. Killing some of these growth hormones. Killing some of these chemicals to clone you. I know y'all like, oh, he wild, he tripping. No, I ain't wild, I ain't tripping. I'm telling you, this is all part of World War III. They're gonna put it in first. They cyber warfare, they collecting data right now in preparation. Second, you think that the sign of the beast was to put that chip in you? They putting it in your food. They already putting the chemical balance in your food so they can, when they want to call on you like robots, like these AI, they'll be able to do it. Hey man, y'all better be, y'all you vegans think you Got like you smarter than a fifth grader. Eating live food. Yeah, you eating live food. They got all that keeps all of the chemicals that they got good and fresh waiting on your ass. You better cook your food. You better burn your goddamn food. Because if you ain't dead in that food, because they are putting shit in our food. They are growing it, and they are in chemistry labs developing food, especially this cloning food, that they and chemicals that they put in. Oh, this is nothing but helps it grow faster. Oh, it's for real. And they give it to the farmers. The farmers are blind. Farmers don't know. Man, the package says it'll grow faster. I double my money. That's what the packaging say. Grow faster, double your money. I can sell it at a lower price point and sell it to the people, and they got a good product, and I sold it, and I made it, and I doubled my shit, my harvest. And all that shit ain't nothing but programming chemicals, and we don't even fucking know it. Because everybody's trying to rule the world. Everybody's trying to be in power. Y'all better watch this food you eating. Y'all better pay attention. Don't be fooled by these vegans and all of this bullshit, man. You better feed this before you think about feeding this. Less is best. The less shit you put in here is better for you, not more. Less is best. Number three, man. Number three. Nostradamus, man. World War III prediction. I think the greatest enemy of us right now is water. More than the computers, more than the food, the water we drinking. I better watch this water. They putting all the chemicals. They putting all the, fuck the pollution. The pollution ain't shit compared to the chemical warfare they putting in this water. The corona they putting in this water. The mind control drugs they putting in this water. The population control they putting in this water. Y'all better be boiling this water before y'all drinking this water, man. Man, I'm almost ready to stop drinking water altogether. I'm almost ready to stop drinking water altogether. Bottled water don't make it no better. Now they putting it in the bottles too. They bottling up the chemicals. You better be boiling your water. Kill anything they done put in that goddamn water. You better start boiling your water before you drink it, man. You better start boiling your water before you drink it. And putting some ice cubes in your boiled water. That's what you just did. Oh, I'm gonna be slick, I'm gonna boil mine, then I'm gonna put some ice cubes in it. You boil it, then you put the poison back in it. You boil your water, then you put the poison back in it with the goddamn ice cubes. Your best food is your brain food. Vegetables will never beat this food right here. Vegetables will never beat this food right here, babe. You paranoid? Just said, nah, I ain't paranoid. I ain't paranoid because I eat and do everything else, man. I'm living, man. You feel me? But I know it's coming. I know I'm going to be part of the rapture too. So, hey, man, you know it is what it is. But at least you can have sense enough to not fool for the bulls to smoke. Be fooled with the smoke and the mirrors. Be fooled with the bullshit. Be totally vulnerable to what's finna happen to you. And the power to be, they only want control. They only want control. They ain't, I don't really think they, well, some of us they trying to kill because it's power, like I said, it's a power play. Plus they need, you know, to control the population. But understand, World War III is going to be digital, chemical, cyber. That's what World War III is going to be. Nukes are worthless because nobody is bombing nobody with no goddamn nukes. You get a nuke, guess what? It don't do it. It wipes out data, it wipes out people, it wipes out everybody. Wipes out buildings, wipes out your money, it wipes out if you bomb something with a fucking nuke, it kills their money. So why would they kill their money and destroy their properties? Destroy their equity? You say, well, that's not they bombing a whole nother country. No, they're not. Because guess what? China own all the shit over here in America. So why would China send a nuke over here to America, to bomb America? To destroy that would literally destroy their economy. If they nuked America. I'm just using that for an example. So how they want to get you is programming, mind control, food, data, cyber warfare, cyber control, controlling the narrative on what you're watching, what you're feeding on, what you're thinking. Not just China, all of them, America, everywhere, Russia, all of them. Ain't now one of them better than the other one. They're just different, that's all. And they all want supremacy, that's all. They just the big three. And all of them fighting and battling for supremacy. Think about it, man. World War III is coming, but it ain't like you think, man. It ain't got nothing to do with no hand-to-hand warfare. It ain't got nothing to do with no nuclear bombs. It got to do with this food you eating, this water you drinking, and these cell phones and TVs and electronics that you using each and every day. They collecting data on your ass. Getting prepared for World War III. Man, this Legacy Move Gas Station Podcast. I put my Nostradamus on, man. I got y'all. I just prepared y'all for World War III, man. That's my prediction for World War III. I could be right, I could be wrong. You know, give me your thoughts on it, man. Share, you know, participate, man. Be a part of the gas station family. Be a part of Legacy Moves, man. Because each and every one of us want to make legacy moves. So we have to be preparing each other to make legacy moves. You understand me? And don't be fooled by a bunch of bullshit. Don't be fooled by a bunch of smoke and mirrors, man. Keep your eyes open. Stay alert, man. Legacy Move Gas Station Podcast. Make sure you're getting your 3 W's every day. Make sure you're feeding yourself good wisdom, good word, and make sure that you keep your body in shape, man. Cause all this shit they putting in you, you got to be able to fight that shit off, man. If you don't, they practicing population control. They gonna kill your ass. If your ass is a burden on America or on the world, it don't matter where you at. They purging, man. Legacy Move Gas Station Podcast. We out. Hey, said it's the gas.